Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. So a few minutes ago, I was in the bathroom and I was doing my Bantu knots. And I want to share this with you. If you don't accept who you are, who you have been created to be, right? Your hair texture, the way you look, your, I would say body, but your body too, right? The reason I pause because you was created a certain type of way. Your body was created a certain type of way, but through programming, right? You may have started doing things, right? Out of the habit of what you have seen, whether that's eating excessively or whatever. Okay. But even on your way to that desired reality, that desired body, you have to accept who you are. Okay. You're not going to be able to get to what you desire to be by constantly hating or saying, oh, I don't like this about me. Let me tell you something. Now, this is the idea that came to me while I was in the bathroom. Many times, our parents or the guardian who may have raised us, and they didn't do it on purpose, okay? But they would say certain things like, no, don't wear your hair like that. You know, make it straight. Or don't do it like this. You know, you ain't gonna be accepted. And it was all because they had our best interests, right? They didn't want us to, whether it was, to be made fun of or whatever. I remember when my oldest daughter, who is now 18, and I did her hair like this, the Bantu knots. And I remember when she came home, she told me, what the kids had said about her hair. Because the school that she was going to was mainly, white. And it was some Latin kids as well, Latin descent. But it was a few boys who had made fun of her. And I remember later on, probably a few years later, I had did her hair like this. Now, at this time, she probably was about, I want to say 15. And when I did her hair, of course she talked to me about the little boys who made fun of her and stuff like that before. But when I did her hair in the Bantu knots, I said, I'm gonna just put them in, because it needs to be. I was doing conditioner or something in her hair, and when she got to her father's house, she hurried up and took the Bantu knots out. I wanted to do this video to say this. If you don't accept yourself and you are looking for a relationship, you are looking for someone to love you, to accept you, and you got that going on in your vibration, right? Like, you don't accept yourself. You feel like you can be prettier because what you have been programmed to believe what pretty or beauty is. You're going to attract exactly the opposite of what you desire. Okay, so if you desire love and you don't accept yourself, or you don't even know how to love yourself, then you're going to attract other people that's going to demonstrate and reflect back to you exactly what it is, how you feel about yourself. That's why oftentimes, we get into a relationship and we accept the unthinkable, right? The unthinkable, because you did not accept. First, you don't know your self-worth, your self-value. You don't know those things. And what helps me, okay? I keep telling you guys, I study every day. Instead of me looking for a relationship, right? I desire to be in a relationship, but I also want to show up in a sense where as though I'm not, desperate. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, I need his love. No, 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 no. I love myself before I got into that relationship. Okay. All right. And I'm going to give you guys a few things that you can read. Okay. I lined them up for you. Because I believe in you, child. And you going to get it. All right. Check these out. The first one is Psycho-Cybernetics. Learn to use your positive past, set and achieve your worthwhile goals, develop compassion, self-respect, and forgiveness. Cultivate the power of rational thinking, improve your self-image. Big one. Discover the key to a happier, more successful life. This book is by far so good. Very, very good. You need this. The 4 Agreements. Take nothing personally. When people say things to you, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how they feel about themselves. So don't you dare go around trying to have people accept you. Honey, if they have demonstrated time and time again, they do not accept themselves. The next book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Okay? Really, really good. If you don't study, chances are you don't know why you do a thing. And if you don't know why you do that thing, guess what? You're not going to be able to change it. Brings me to my next book, The Mystic Path to Cosmic Power, okay, by Vernon Howard. You cannot escape a prison if you don't know that you're in one. This has everything. How to stop heartache and suffering. Ooh, then we just talk about love. Being in a relationship. How to detach distress. The Mystic Path is for heroes. It has so many great reads. I highly, highly recommend you guys get these 4 books. Now, let me tell you something. If you like, well, maybe you don't have the money right now to get all 4 of them. First one I would start with is The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Really, really great read.